Today I'm showing you how to work in Illustrator, and we're going to be making an image entirely out of circles, ellipses, squares, rectangles, and triangles. So I'm going to open something new, and just to make a point, I'm going to make it either 8 by 10 or 10 by 8. I'm going to make this one 10 inches by 8 inches because I want to show you something. But either 10 by 8, and make sure this says inches here. If it's not reading inches when you hit enter, make sure this is set to inches and you should be good to go. So once I have that, I'm already decided what image I'm going to use. I surfed the web, and I kind of like the idea. I can already see what I'm going to do with this bird with triangles and the tree with triangles, and I imagine a circle there and a circle there and an oval here. Kind of excited actually. This is going to be a cool one. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to hold down the control key, copy the image, bring it back to Illustrator, and paste it. And if it's too big, you can shrink it down. But before I do that, this image right here, this black line, that's my artboard. And clearly I want my artboard, in this case, to obviously be in portrait mode. So I'm going to show you how to switch that up right now. In your Tools palette, right here, click on the artboard tool, and you can see that shows up. Now you can manually adjust this, but I like to do it up here in the corner because I can go ahead and enter in exactly what I want. So clearly I need this to be higher than it is longer. Since 8 by 10 is my deciding size, I'm going to go ahead and constrain the proportions that way. So now it's 8 by 10, I hit enter, come back over, and if I hold down the Option and the Shift key, I'm clicking on my image, and I shrink this down, I can make that fit into my artboard pretty quickly. And I don't mind having a little bit of extra space here. So I'm good to go. And that's how you just get started. And then I'm, of course, going to save this. So save it as, and I'm going to call this Shapes. And I'm saving this to my folder. So I'll save this to, I'll go ahead and save this to my graphic design block D folder or whatever class I happen to be in. Save. And I'm going to say OK. So that's the first part about all this, is just getting set up and getting this saved. So just make sure this is formatted correctly. You know, obviously, like if I was working with an image like this, or like this, which is really long, I'd use a different kind of, I'd use the 10 by 8, but because mine is very vertical, you know, like these are very vertical, so I'd probably go 8 this way and 10 this way. So just use your common sense when you're setting this up today, okay?